Hello YouTube, Spegtacular, Silverstacular. Had some pocket change and I felt like I needed to trade it in again for some silver and some other things. So this is going to be a silver and other things type of video today. So first things first, went to Air-Tites website and I got several of these, which I've been looking for. I was getting these for like $9 a pop after shipping on eBay from the guy that gets them from Air-Tites and then sends them to you. And I was thinking, man, what a pain that was. So I got like a bunch of these for way cheaper, like $1 a piece for these. And what these do is I can keep my Morgans after I put them in the Air-Tites. I can keep my Morgans in there, and it just makes for a nicer, tighter area to stack your coins. So I got those, and I got a bunch of Air-Tites. Yeah, I mean, so cheap. When you get them from there and you buy them in bulk, you're getting them for 20, 30 cents a piece for some of like the basic Air-Tites like these with the black rings. And talk about a nice presentation. Let me show you one. Well, what it looks like after you get one in there, like the Morgans. This should be for the Morgan. But here's a Morgan I picked up. It's a pretty one. See if I can get a better shot of it. So let's see, what's this one? 1882. Not bad looking, not too bad looking at all. Let's flip her over. Look at her all nestled in that nice little cotton glove. All comfortable. 1882. That's a long time, huh? So, again, what a pretty coin. What a pretty coin. Not like an expensive coin by any means. It's a common date. Let's zoom this back out. But look what happens when I put that pretty little coin in this simple little cheap holder. Not only is it going to stop the toning process, it's going to keep it right where it is. Or at least it's going to really slow it down. There may be still some stuff on that coin for sure. But look at this. Look at the presentation now. I mean, like, to me, that's just snazzy. There's no other word besides snazzy for that thing. So, anyways, I'm getting these Air-Tites for super cheap, directly from Air-Tites website. I reached out to Air-Tite and via email saying like, hey, let me review some of your products, just for fun, not costing them anything, just to, have their blessing. Still waiting for that email too, man. These people have problems emailing people back. I don't know what's going on, but still waiting for that. But regardless, it's a nice product. Highly recommend them. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Look at all the pudding. So much pudding. Anyway, so I got the Air-Tites. I got that new Morgan. Right here, we got a Britannia. So I'm starting to like some of these things, some of these foreign bullion coins. So figured I'd pick up another one of those. I know people have to say what they say about the Queen. It is what it is, but the coin is still pretty regardless. Nonetheless, it's a pretty coin, and it's a little bit of world history that way. It's showing some other countries, and it is what it is. I might do this later since this is going to be hard to do one-handed. Or I can put the other glove on and try to get both. Hold on one second, because let's do both, right? But yeah, every chance I get, and like I said, these things they're so cheap, and you're already paying a decent amount for some of these rounds and coins. May as well pay an extra 20, 30 cents and protect them forever. So, it's a simple, the Britannia is a similar size to like the Morgans and the peace dollars. So they'll go in those Air-Tites. And on the Air-Tites websites, it's all pretty much easily labeled for you. It says like these coins or these Air-Tites fit these coins, these coins, these coins, and these fit that. And it's all pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So again, to me, just a little bit nicer of a presentation. Real pretty. Real pretty. So there's those. And I thought about branching out a little bit. And I know you're thinking, okay, he's got some eagles. Cool. So what? Everybody's got eagles. But I wanted to get some older eagles, I should say. So how can I do that? I just get as old as they get. So here's one from 1986. So this is the first year the Silver Eagle was issued. or minted, I should say. So there's that. And the proof version, 1986 in the proof. And as you can see, the proof is in the pudding. Look at the pudding. So much of it too. There's so much pudding all over the place. So again, why not protect those coins? I paid, a little bit of a price for them, so may as well pay an extra 20-30 cents and pop them in one of these. These Air-Tites are going to be a little different on the size, just because they're, the Air-Tight ring itself is going to be a little bit thinner, because it's kind of a, not as thick of a coin, but it's a little bit wider of a coin. Oh, well, not wider, I shouldn't say wider. The diameter is a little bit longer. So, boom, there's the regular. Makes that little toot noise, a little toot, toot. That way you know all the air's gone out of it. Boom, 1986. And to me, that just looks a lot better in there. And it keeps a lot better too. For pennies, People get after me all the time about those. They're like, why are you putting every single coin? It's so silly. Why are you doing it? Well, because it's my collection, and to me it looks great. Looks absolutely awesome when you have them in there. So there's that proof. I think I paid like $44 for this proof, so whatever. I'll pay a little bit more. I'll get the first year, and that way I have it. I'm not trying to build like a whole set of these silver eagles. To me, that's not really worth it. But just to get the first year, whatever. I'll pay that. I'll pay the $40 for that. I think it was like $22 for this one. So again, they're not rare. They're not too special. You could get your hands on one for just about as cheap as I did. Not that big of a deal. But to me, it's just something else for the collection. What else did I get? Let me show you this real quick, because this came from Air-Tight. So I had these privateer rounds. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. I can take the gloves off now. These privateer rounds here, and beautiful, beautiful rounds. I don't know if you've ever seen these from Elemental Mint. These are no longer being made by them, but you can still buy them. And it was starting to get some toning on it, here. And I'd rather have this coin in particular, or not coin, a round in particular, without any toning. It just, to me, it looks sharper that way. So I wanted to stop that process and get one of these Air-Tites in it. So now these Air-Tites are definitely a little bit more expensive. They're almost $2 a piece. I guess because of the size of them or whatever the case may be, but it just makes it look good. Makes it look good, protects it. I should have had one of these in there from the get-go. And I ended up ordering one less than I needed. So unfortunately, I got to make another order just to get like one more of these. But that's okay. That's all right. And I got some junk silver. So a little bit of junk silver to finish off the deal. So there's some of that, some quarters. Nothing special, but it's special to me, I guess, because I love junk silver. So I just picked up some of that stuff. No big deal. Some quarters and one dime. No big deal, but it's there. And what else? Oh, and then some change. I found one more to add to the collection. One more star note. Not a special serial number or anything like that. And not a pretty, crisp $20 bill either. But it just, I'm trying to collect this little star note collection. Kind of like trying to, just do one a little bit. Just for fun in the pocket change and the currency that I'm getting back from like regular transactions. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Again, nothing special, but it's kind of cool just to get this stuff, little star notes, and keep them, and no big deal. I have a few of them now that I've got since I've started this collection. Let me zoom back out. So again, just fun, something different. Here's a little bit lower of a serial number, but nothing too low. Still 167,242. Anyways, that was my last week. That's what I've been doing. Been busy. I got a lot of other stuff planned up, a lot of orders coming through, so stick around and stay with me, and we'll see where my adventure takes me. And always feel free to let me know what you're all getting on a weekly basis. I like seeing that people besides me are getting stuff. It's fun to hear about what you're getting. I have a few people telling me when they get junk silver and what kind of junk silver they're getting and the prices. Man, I love hearing that stuff. it brings me closer to you all, and I feel like when you look at this with me, then you kind of feel like a sense of community, and you see that, hey, he's doing something and I wouldn't mind doing it, or I'm doing the same thing and I like seeing that they're doing it. It's fun to come together like this in video form. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got nothing else to show you at the moment, so that's going to be it. Spegtacular's out. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe.